Alright, we got that epic music playing. Let's hope everything rolls over correctly into the first round, which should be Grappa. And did it just black screen me? I really hope it did not black screen me. Well, instead of looking at a boring black screen, I'll give you a nice little HR roll to watch. Boom. How's that on for size? And of course we have our beautiful partners, Dice vs Community. And we have our buddy over at Zoku Entertainment, Mr. BK Makuma himself. You can still find his interview with Deadeye if you're interested on kumozokuentertainment.com. I think it's .com. I hope it's .com. It's on our Discord. You should go look it there, as opposed to listening to me give you wrong information, probably. And hopefully I'll be back in the server momentarily. Battlefield can just not be cooperative today. I'ma just play that again so nobody sees the password. Southern, are you just seeing this, for the first time? Are you just seeing this beautiful intro video for the first time? We've had it for like the past 10 matches. I'm surprised you haven't seen it before. Chaos Dragon asking, Mason, how many gallons of water do you have next to you to talk that much? Actually I only have like a bottle of Gatorade, or like, I'll take like a can of Monster usually. I'm quite good at talking for long periods of time if I need to. I'll just put it that way. Well, Southern Chick, I find it funny that you've missed 10 matches. You might have just not caught it in between things. We usually roll it, like I like to roll it in the beginning and in between every round, personally. I know Dead likes to smatter it about during rounds as well. But yeah, Dead put it together not too long ago. I think it's beautiful. As you can see, that last one was our friend, Mr. Prophet on Fire. Hopefully it will load me in the server soon, and hopefully the match hasn't started. We can hope and dream, can't we, guys? Yeah, eventually... Oh man, everybody got kicked out too. That's really bad. Well, I guess we'll be waiting here for a while, guys. So, strap yourselves in and have a nice time. Because it looks like everyone black screened from the server. Lemonade's in chat saying hello. Hello, Lemonades. How you doing, man? You want me to roll that beautiful footage again? Okay, I'll roll the beautiful footage again. There you go. Lemonade says he's doing great. Thanks for asking, eating pizza and watching the game. Oh, now that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, so then we put this footage together because we had a originally when we started our promo, all we had was the Gamers Community one and the Dice vs. Community one, but as things progressed, we had a bunch more promo videos. So Dead just decided to string them all together to make it a little easier on us casters. Instead of pressing a bunch of buttons for the same thing over and over again, we just have one nice little simple video. I quite love it. I quite love it all the way. And for those of you just tuning in like lemonades, of course, these are the two teams playing. Got a little Mdg versus Wpo. And here's some stats on them as they get filled back in. You guys probably can't see too well, but we're at like 13-3. Not too bad there. Little faux pas, everybody black screened, myself included. So definitely nobody's fault. Oh hey, I like how it lines up. Let me see if I can... Where's my mouse? Here it is. I like that you can see like WPO on this side and it's WPO up here. And then MDG, and MDG was down there. Pretty nice. Chaos says, Mason, you should use a fidget spinner while you're waiting for these messages to load. Yeah, usually I'm just talking to chat, which I quite enjoy. That's one of the reasons I like to stream personally, is I like talking to chat and stuff. I've just been so busy lately. I really haven't had a decent shot to stream from my personal account as much as I'd like to. Barbecue bacon cheeseburger. Oh man, I want a barbecue bacon cheeseburger. But there we go. It looks like we got both people. Let's see if we got them on the correct sides here. I think they might have swapped themselves around due to that black screen, but that's okay. Yep, WPO is in the red, so let me fix those labels for you, make it a little easier on you guys. There we go. We got MDG in the blue and WPO in the red side, and they're just getting lined up. MDG currently has 17 guys, so that means I'm going to have to give a little boot to somebody if they don't leave in a minute here. Ah, there we go. He left. He figured it out. We're just losing a couple of WPO guys. So it looks like MTG got all their guys lined up, which is great. We'll just come down here to the line. See if anyone's cross. Oh, yeah. He knew I was watching. Oh. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Actually, it's, who is it driving? Oh, it's Chief and Keef. Chief and Keef. You're about to go down, man. Well, I'm gonna have to kick Chief and Keef. Bye, Chief and Keef. It was nice knowing you. Badger, I do not have your hype video yet, as I have not had it sent to me yet. Oh, you sent it to me in a Google Drive link. That's why I didn't see it. Let me see if I can get that downloaded for you. I bet you I can, because my internet is snazzy like that. Had to kick Chief and Cake there because he was a little too over the line. Let's see how the other side is doing with MDG. Looks pretty good. Let me know how the stream looks, guys. Because I am downloading something while streaming right now. But we have a nice little 3-minute start time there. Let me know if the the stream gets a little shaky. I'm downloading the MDG hype video right now. I didn't see that they sent it to me, as they sent it on Google Drive instead of Dropbox, as is tradition. But we'll see how these guys line up. There we go, and we should be nice and good. So, let's see what we got going on here. Sorry about that. We have a couple guys moving into Bravo. It looks like MDG's taking control of Alpha and Delta, and WPO's taking Bravo and Echo. So let's go watch this push into the base of Bravo and see what's going on. Oh, whiffing a couple shots, whiffing 3 shots there. Not quite looking safely, but the enemy doesn't whiff any shots. Oh, somebody runs right past him, goes for the bayonet charge, and grabs it immediately. And that's the leader of WPO right there, WPO Icky. Scoring a nice little point on the board. Let's see if we can get back over to Bravo, see if there's anybody else from MDG, and there's a couple guys here, so we'll see how this is going. And WPO Icky is gonna score up a little 2-piece there. A lot of MDG guys are pushing in now. No WPO is left. Icky doing a good job at holding those first squad of guys off, but the guys from Delta just came in too hard and too fast. We'll have to see how WPO does over here on the Charlie flag. It looks like they have a couple guys pushing in, but MDG has the base pretty well covered right now. As you can see, they're capping up Bravo and Alpha, which is going to give them a little 4 cap to 5 bases. That'll definitely help them out. Oh! Cooper, though, working a little too slow, and MDG Youngstick is going to pick him up. We do have a couple guys just outside the mountain. Looks like they're sniping inward. Oh, trying to get a kill on that tank, but Belly is MDG and the light tank is going to be taking him out. So much quick stuff going on. We'll hop in with Belly for a little bit. Looks like he's repairing down to 42. He's got a guy right in front of him. Oh, almost misses him. Has a couple guys, though, that spawned. Running out of ammo, good and on fire. And there he goes. He takes out a nice little 3 people right there. Nice little 3 bomb. See how he's doing. Already got 4 kills. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. We'll hang with him for a little while. And as you can see, MDG is already pulling into an early lead here with 40 tickets, so they have 4 control of the bases. Oh, and he's going after that little car, not able to get it though. I was quieting up there for a minute because I really thought that he was going to pop that driver off the vehicle, but I was mistaken. Let's hop into a little director cam to see what he's doing. He's got a pretty good line with that light tank. That artillery truck can definitely take him out though. Big heavy shot to it, but it's too late. The light tank already laid into him too much. Oh, but Mantis Man coming out of nowhere with the rocket gun. Nice little kill there. What is infamous MDG doing? Looks like he's just chilling on a base. Not much to see there. We'll go hop over with Mr. Sneaky Showdown, 1990. Oh, but he's gonna get taken out. Def as MDG is just all over him. The MDG guys are just all over the place today. We'll hop over with Menace Man, who took out that tank just a few moments ago. Looks like him and his squad mate are doing pretty decently over on Delta. Oh, going for the plane. Just a little bit too early. Better angle there. Oh, I thought he hit that, but no damage seems to have come from it for some reason. Oh, right through the tailpipe. Such a close shot. Madison Man almost too accurate there. Scoring a bullseye right through the end of the tail of that and not doing no damage, sadly. It looks like they have Delta pretty well covered. There's no blue bar above the Delta, which means MDG is cleared off. We'll go watch their push into Bravo, which they definitely need. Menace Man getting some cover fire down. Helping that light tank pin down the enemies over there. Oh, but Menace Man is going to get killed by Sleepy. One of the 7 dwarfs there coming in from MDG.
We have lost objective apples.
I believe that was an enemy who was just below him a second ago. Yep. Apparently it was Obi Trice. With the real names and no gimmicks there. I'd like to get a little bit of plane action if I can. I think we'll hop in with Sick Boy. Get in a nice little director cam. Ooh, I like that. I like the wooden skin. Ooh, I like that plane skin. Coming in with heavy hits and style. He's kind of caught in an awkward circle here. We got a little 2v2 plane action. Looks like Sick Boy is going to come out in a way and try to get a better angle of inclination. His teammate looks like he's in kind of a bad position there, sandwiched between 2 MGD pilots. But he's still alive. Looks like he's totally just peeling off and going to attack some of the ground. Not helping out his teammate too much at all.
We have lost objective Duff.
Oh, and Sick Boy is going to bail out and come over for this tank. Not sure that's a solid idea, and it is not, as heads up. Straight in the eyes. Straight in the eyes there. But Obi Trice, coming in with the real names and no gimmicks, is going to be tossing out heavy tank grenades like they're candy. Getting 2 pretty heavy hits off there. Not quite enough to take out that land ship. And that land ship was backed up by a heavy tank as well. MDG's definitely going to overtake Alpha there. Not sure what Gun Clapane is doing here. See what he's doing. He's got a rocket artillery truck. Never a good idea in my opinion. I feel these trucks are completely worthless compared to the heavy tanks and the Saint Chamans. If you're out there, Gun Clapane, never run an artillery truck. They're useless. That's all I gotta say. Hi Phoenix TVI. Yes, this is indeed an esports match. And just because you asked, this is who's playing. Mdg versus Wpo. Got a nice little Battlefield 1 matchup, 16 on 16. Yep, this is indeed Conquest as well. And as you can see, if we hop over to our scoreboard, Mdg is quite in the lead, 100 ticket lead. That's a pretty mounting lead in Battlefield 1. I'm trying to hop over right here, which I was able to. Great. Khan is Mdg. I've not seen Khan before. I think he is a new player, because I don't think I've ever seen him in a match before. Got a squad mate there getting suppressed by what looks like a tank shell. Might have been a rocket gun. But as you can see from that little red and blue bar above Delta, which just disappeared. There you go, it's back. It looks like Mdg is pushing in a good few guys here. Oh, not sure what to do. Kinda caught out of position here. Looking for a better place to stay. Some grenades coming in from a plane. Oh, and his teammate's gonna save his life. Oh, and he's gonna get a nice little one-shot on the leader of WPO. WP Icky going down right there. On his MDG, doing a good job of just playing this nice little spot right here around Delta, trying to keep the hill covered as much as possible. So not a bad idea, not a bad idea at all. I'll go hop, see if there's anybody else. There's really not too many people. Captain Rio is inside Delta currently, trying to just hold the fort down until he can get some squad backup.
We are losing objective Duff.
Oh, Badger in the chat saying this is Khan's 4th match. He just changed his gamertag recently. Not sure from what, but so that's why I didn't recognize him. Captain Rio doing a good job at just holding down this little base area and keeping one of the few bases for his team, but it looks like MDG is going to overcap him. Def's MDG is going to be taking out Captain Rio right there. And you can see so many people right here on the objective just moved in. What happened with Death is Mdg. Oh, and he's going to be going down right immediately, so what happened with Death instead, who's also dying. And of course, we're going to be hopping over with one of the 7 dwarfs. Sleepy is Mdg himself. And he's going to score a couple kills there, but he's also going to go down. Pretty fair trade, I'd say. We'll hop over with Icky instead, the leader of WPO. Doing a good job at trying to hold down this fort, and it looks like they just overcame quite a big offensive from Mdg. Mdg came in with like 6 or 7 guys, and these 3 guys just took them all out. Very, very good looks on WPO. They definitely need to catch up, and they're going to have to get more plays like that if they want to do it. We'll watch them as they push into Bravo, which I think they might be already getting. Yeah, it looks like they're already going to cap it up, so we might hop over somewhere else then.
We have taken objective butter.
And of course, if anyone is interested in checking out the site, you can always use this nice little command here to show the new people what's what. It looks like they're getting surrounded. WP Icky, hard to say, is saying, I'm out. And he's just going to peace out and away. I'm going to hop into direct-to-cam as it's much easier to watch. Oh, coming right by the tank there. Dancing with Death. Looks like he's going to get pretty successfully away, though. And onto this Charlie objective, which would not be a bad base to push right now. We got Deathstroke right there. Oh, he gave away his position, though. Oh, but Deathstroke knows that Icky saw him, and he gets him the kill. See what's happening over here. We got a good little MDG stack up happening inside of Butters. MDG still with the 3 cap, maintaining that 100 ticket lead, and that's all they gotta do. They only got a few hundred tickets to go, and just maintaining this lead is all they need to do. They don't need to be overly aggressive. They have the lead, and they just need to keep holding on to it, and they're doing a pretty damn good job, I gotta say. This whole squad's getting taken out, it looked like, but it looks like the enemies might have gotten cleared off. Oh! Oh! So close to killing his own team. Shadow's gonna feel the hatred of that one in the morning. It looks like, yeah, MDG's completely cleared off Bravo now. We do have a nice little interesting thing coming over here with Belly's MDG. We'll hop out into this large cam. Oh! And he was surrounded a minute ago, but it looks like he's clearing them out quickly. Killing Obi Trice and somebody else. I wasn't sure who the first person he was killed, though. It looks like his squad mates have got him backed up. Not sure if that's an enemy over there. No, it's not an enemy. So, Belly's MDG just completely cleared out this little area. Took a pretty hard hit right there, though. Not sure where that was from.
We are losing objective apples.
Oh, that was indeed an enemy, and he's going to be going down. And Belly's MDG has a lot of people just behind him right now. We'll hop into a nice little free cam here to get a better idea what's going on. WPO Belial looks like he's trying to be confusing. He's just a sniper, so there's not much he can do against this tank right now. Oh, but Beg for Schmeg has pushed up his heavy tank as well. It looks like Belly is going to be pushing up towards Charlie, so we'll watch Mr. Schmeg. And WPO's made a large faux pas here. They had 4 or 5 guys here, but none of them, being assault soldiers, is going to spell the end of them. We just got brother TWO right there. 2WO, I guess. And Beg for Schmeg is going to piece him out, and that takes care of everybody at Alpha. That was a nice little clear there from MDG. They definitely had the overwhelming advantage with the armor. Let me see. Belly's in a pretty safe position there as well. We'll hop in with Mr. Psychopath. And we've seen him perform extremely well in the past. So I'm hoping we can get some good footage out of him right now. See what he does as he pushes into Bravo with his squad mates. Looks like that gun is not being operated right now. Ooh, taking out that enemy, and just right there, and he's gonna go grab the revive. Oh, looks like the body fell all the way down the hill on his screen. Good little pickup there. Good little pickup. Oh, and Psychopath's gonna be going down to Khan. So I'll hop over with Nerd's Guide. I think I've seen Nerd's Guide before. There's so many names, so many beautiful names in this league. Sometimes I get a little mixed up on them. We'll see how he does. Got a nice little 37mm nose cannon. Oh, missing that shot just barely there. It looks like WPO has pretty good sky control at the moment. The MDG plane is trying to run them down and under towards those anti-airs so the team will take them out, but there's not much they really need to do. MDG did just lose the 3 cap, but they're so far ahead, not much WPO can do except try to catch up so that they'll be in a better position next round. And that pretty much sums it up. We'll just go and check the scoreboard. As you can see, Trinity Company for the WPO side scoring the MVP spot, just followed by this squad we're currently watching with Belial, Psychopath, and Cooper, and WPO Icky, the leader of WPO, in a nice 5th place there. And of course on the MDG side we have Sleepy from the Seven Dwarfs, Death, Belly, Solar, and Infamous. Going pretty good all around. Pretty good all around on both sides. The highest kill count I see is a nice 21, and that's by Belly's MDG in the tank. And we have a pretty close behind 19 kills from WPO Belial. So that sums up this match pretty well. MDG and WPO both performed admirably, but MDG just caught that early lead, and they just kept the steam going. As you can see, they're even pulling into a 3 base cap at the end there. And that's the end of it. 500 to 344. That'll take around our first round on our first map. For those of you who don't know what's going on, that was our first map. Or our first round on our first map, sorry. And it's gonna be going to MDG. MDG all day. So give me 1 minute here and I got something special for you. If it'll let me do it. I just got There's probably a good laugh for you guys.
Coming back in, the fight is real. There is a hell of a battle going on right here. We've got Finn right here looking to drop one. He's going to pick up Mania, but MDG just has a ton of guys on
Mike
the flag,
James.
and they're also Infamous is going to go in his backside right here.
Oh,
He's going to pick up one right there. He's going to drop 8. He's going to throw a grenade and get some health down. Oh, he's going to pick up 8 again, get a 2-piece, a 3-piece right there. So Infamous coming in like a wrecking ball and getting a solid 4-piece right there, which is going to bring that in for his team. Oh my gosh, and the tank comes in and drops a 2-piece right there. That's going to be devastating. 8's the only one left. Oh, but he is going to go down by the tank as well. That tank coming from the Charlie flag is doing work. He goes down. Oh, and the flame is just going to ram him right there.
So what WPO has to do if they
Billy's
want to win this
MDG
match
jumped in the tank
point on the board is they're going to have to reach the score limit of 500 for the win
They send a massive amount
before
of guys over to it, and they're going to re-secure it.
and
We
hit
saw
that
MDG do this
magical
exact
number
same thing
of
on Argon
344.
Forest.
And let's get those beautiful labels switched over for you beautiful guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that nice little promo video. It was just literally this second provided to me by MDG. And MDG's looking pretty strong. We got a couple guys mixed up, but that's fine. We'll be having MDG in the red and WPO in the blue. Yep, Phoenix TV, this is indeed Xbox currently, but we host matches on all platforms. PC, PS4, Xbox. Mike James himself is on all platforms actually as well. He was on PS4 originally, but just recently got an Xbox. And he'll be shoutcasting an Xbox match we have coming down the pipes later tonight. If you're interested in that, I can just give you one of these. Hold on. And there you go. You can just check the chat and that'll just show you where to show everything. And for some reason it didn't work. Oh man. We'll try the alternate command instead. Nope, that didn't work either. Okay, it seems Nightbot is asleep. Why is Nightbot asleep? Because I'm a moron and I typed in the wrong command. That's why. There we go. There you go. Much easier to see now. And how much time we got? About 2 minutes left. Let's see how the teams are working on everything. We got Def being the Sleepy Sally over there, and we have Brother TWO as well being a Sleepy Sally, but that's okay. They'll get switched over, I'm sure, in the next minute and 30 seconds. Looks like both teams have got their sides lined up this time. I always get worried on Mount Grappa because this side in particular has a really weird thing. Like the red side is just a straight line almost. This one like cuts in here and then goes back and then cuts all the way down here and then has that weird little loop. So like I'd almost I like to try to be lenient when someone's on this line right here, just because it's such an awkward thing on the map that I can understand. I try to give people an extra couple seconds if they're gonna get back behind the line, which usually people do. Usually they just go a little step too far and they come back. And that just speaks to the professionalism here at the Hardcore League. We have pretty much no instances of kicking, no false starts. Occasionally we'll have a guy across the line a little bit, like this guy right here. Let's see if he gets back. Yeah, he's getting honked at. There you go. He's getting back there. But that just speaks to the professionalism. Both teams just lining up, taking their time, and waiting to go. Make sure everybody's switched over, and it looks like everybody is switched over, which is wonderful to see. Phillips Gaming asking for a little recap. Well, of course, this is Mdg versus Wpo, and we're about to kick off the second round of the first map. That second round, the magic number is 344, and that magic number is for the Mdg side. If Mdg hits 344, they'll automatically win this map by ticket count, as it will be statistically and mathematically impossible for WPO to grab that many tickets out. So, we're going to watch Mr. Big for Smeg here, see how it's going out. I like to get a little plane action when we can. Usually when we're shoutcasting matches, one team will just have complete air dominance, but these two air teams seem to be pretty close. And Khan as Mdg is just going to jump out there and commit Harakiri and get himself killed. Poor guy. Poor guy never had a chance. Smeg trying to get some little fireworks down on Alpha. Those don't do much to ground targets though. Really should have dropped those dummy bombs. Hopefully he will this next time. He's flying pretty dang low, which is making me a bit uncomfortable. Oh, it looks like he's going to totally jump out. Very unorthodox approach here. Looks like he's going to try to chill and wait for those tanks to go away. Probably a smart move. Hiding just off the base so they don't realize he's there. We'll check tabletop, see how his plan's working. It's working pretty well. Most of Mdg, or most of WPO, sorry, is completely away. And it looks like this is his time to shine. He's going to be pushing up into Alpha. Hopefully he can get a little squad bomb going from his squad mates. Gonna hide up in this usual spot. Now, if a tank comes in, they're gonna find him pretty quick, because that's a pretty popular spot, and if I ever come to Alpha, that's the first place I would check by shooting a nice little cannon up there. I think I can hear Mike James in the background. Not sure if you guys can hear that. If you guys just heard that, let me know in chat, because I'm curious if my mic is picking up my party sound or not. So that would help me. You guys are interested in helping me mid-match as we're waiting for this to unfold. Looks like Beg is just going to be hanging out here though for a little while. Oh, and somebody found him with a grenade, and that is going to be taking him out. Little bit lackluster, but Obi Trice, 400 kills plus with that 4-star frag grenade. He knows what's up. He's got real games and no gimmicks. And for those of you who don't understand that reference, go Google Shady Narcotics. You'll understand that reference someday. Speaking of real name, no gimmicks, Mr. Obi Trice himself, WPO. Just cleared out Alpha. WPO already falling behind a little bit. 10 tickets down. MDG coming in super strong in the beginning of this match, and it looks like they're on their way to a 3-cap, and that is bad news bears for WPO right here, because they need to be the ones not only winning, but they need to win by quite a substantial margin. So it looks like MDG is going to be coming in hard to do that. WPO, yeah, losing the 3-cap. Losing the 3-cap there. MDG is working pretty hard on what looks like Echo. Yeah, they seem to be. Let's see if we can get a little action over there. Oh, the action's all over already. That's MDG right there in the red, capping up Echo. Was hoping to catch a bit more action. Well, hang out with Mr. Showdown, who's in the thick of it. As you can see it by that little bar above the Delta icon, he is surrounded by red guys, which are not his friends. Coming in with a nice little light grenade startup. Oh, he couldn't see through the gas though, and he's gonna get double shot by Death is MDG and somebody else. Not sure who the other one was, but the point is he went down, and he went down pretty hard. We'll hop over with Mr. Brothers 2WO, who's pushing alone into Bravo. He's only got a couple contacts though. Oh, trying to pick it up with the snipe. A little too slow on the shot there though. Not able to connect that first bullet. That definitely would have helped him. Would have cut the amount of people he needs to kill in half. Oh, and he knew they were coming for him. He knew they were coming for him. He got a nice little kill there on Solar as MDG. Taking a look around, making sure nobody's in that big gun right there. And it looks like he's going to go in the usual way. Safe so far. Oh, trying to play it slow. Thinks he checks his corners, but he really doesn't. And that's Mr. Mob Shadow King coming in with a nice little sneaky corner camp kill. Right here. You can't knock it if it works, and that worked flawlessly. There's nobody else on Bravo there, which means we'll go head over to another base. I kind of want to check out Echo. We don't often get to spectate Echo. If it'll let me. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, almost. Almost. I swear to Chud. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. We got somebody else on Echo. We'll have to free cam here so we don't get shot away like that. Belial getting a nice kill, but then turning his back to Infamous is MDG. We got Mr. Sneaky Chief and Keef there, who's coming in with a nice little squad bomb. Infamous, the last guy from the red team, almost getting taken out. Cooper doing a heavy push, but Infamous is gonna say, "Nuh-uh, I'm taking him out." And Chief and Keef is just holding steady there. Very smart move by Chief and Keef, allowing his teammates to spawn. But as you can see, we have some heavy armor right there. Sleepy is MDG. Hopefully he doesn't pass by him. I'm kind of hoping he'll turn and just give a quick shot, because Belial and the rest of the WPO crew is taking up Echo, and it looks like they heard me. The red tank is turning back around. Looks like that light tank's gonna pop a couple shots down. Just give it a little bit of suppressive fire. We have a nice, what do you call it, artillery truck coming in though, but he's already gonna take a shot from the heavy tank. Now this heavy tank is kind of awkwardly surrounded, and he's getting shot from two sides, so he could be sandwiched here a little bit. It looks like that artillery truck is just trying to be a nuisance. It's going to get disabled though. Cooper almost getting the kill, but MDG comes in with a spawn from behind. Saving the tank in the process is Infamous as MDG. Coming down hard with that nice little flank kill. Pretty much perfect timing. Oh, it looks like that tank is going to go down. So pretty fair trade for the WPO guys. They were able to take out a couple vehicles, but they did trade one of their own. So not the greatest thing in the world. Well, let's see how the score is doing. We currently have Trinity Co. looking to get that MVP spot on the WPO side yet again, and WPO not too far behind, and Mr. Real Name No Gimmicks, Obi Trice, in a nice third place. We have Infamous Death and Sleepy, one of the 7 dwarfs, in third place there on the MDG side, doing pretty good. All almost 5k scores on both sides, which is pretty nice, but MDG pulling into a pretty hefty cap lead. As you can see, they're working on their 4th base out of 5, and that is very bad news for WPO, who needs to be up by a substantial amount. Sick Boy getting shot at by Khan. Khan's going to take him out, though. We'll hop in and get a little bit closer. See what's happening here. WPO being very smart and pushing that tank up in there, and it looks like he's going to get shot at. Not sure by what. It looks like it's just an assault guy. A couple assault guys here. Sleepy coming in with a plane kit right there out of nowhere. And that tank is going to be going down. But there's only a couple guys left to deal with all the people in here. Sleepy, though, with that automatic gun, getting a triple kill right there. Mansawar right there, just laying on the ground. Perfect, easy target right here. We'll have to see what happens. Mansawar finally taking Sleepy out, though. Mansawar trying to hold it down. He knows there's somebody down there waiting for him. And he's getting a spawn on, which is very, very good news for WPO right now. They're finally pulling into a 3-cap, which will start to give them a lead. Oh, but their main man is going to be going down. Sick Boy and Trinity Co are left. Try to get in here quickly. Oh, Trinity going for the sneak around knife, but Young is going to get it instead. And it looks like that's about all she wrote there, but we do have one guy sneaking in. We'll watch Cooper. We'll see if Mr. Cooper can save the Charlie objective for his team. He might be skipping over it and going to Bravo, though.
We have lost.
Yeah, it looks like he's decided Charlie isn't worth it, and they're going to go hop over to Butters instead. We'll see what that's like. Yeah, Badger. It's not echoing on my side. Don't know why it would be echoing on your side. It's very strange. But hopefully you get it. Phoenix, yeah. Yeah, I know it's the from stopper. I wasn't saying it's the Automatico. I was saying it's automatic, as it is an automatic pistol. I find it's easier to say automatic pistol than from or stopper. It's a little bit more tongue twisty, that one. But getting right back into the action, Psychopath is going to be coming in with a strong kill there. See how he's doing. Currently 7 and 8, so a little bit under where he normally is. Oh, and he's going to get taken out immediately by Mantooth. But he's got a revive coming. Oh, the revive guy did not clear out the enemy the first, though. And Mantooth is going to be picking up a very nice 3-piece right there. And it looks like MDG has Charlie really well covered. They just got a couple guys at key points, keeping those choke points locked down. WPO coming into Cap Bravo. That'll definitely help them. They just lost Delta to MDG, though. I'm gonna actually hop into free cam. I'm just using that guy as a little spawn point for my camera. As you can see, we have a large force coming in from the blue side, going over to Delta, to a much smaller force, but they do have the defensive bonus. So we're gonna have to see what they're able to do. It looks like MDG is playing this perfectly. They're sneaking up and behind for a flank move on WPO. WPO now getting sandwiched between Hoods. Hoods is going to go down, though. And now WPO is inside that bunker. Sick Boy trying to take him out, but Infamous' MDG is going to come down with a sweet little pickaxe kill right there. One more guy right there. Captain Rio, Chief and Keef with the spawn. Rio's going to go down. Oh, and Chief and Keef is going to be trading right there with Mr. Def is MDG. Def is MDG still alive. I believe we have a WPO guy in here, and we do. Trinity Co. was able to make it through, and we'll have to see what happens here with Def. Def looks like he's playing careful. He's going to wait for his squad to come and spawn back in. Very smart move. Trinity just trying to buy himself some time so his squad can come back in. Oh, but he's going to have a little trade out there with Mr. Shadow King pushing in heavily. We're going to have to go find some more blue people. And it looks like these guys are playing a smart move. They're going to go down over towards Echo. They already got some guys down there, though, so they could help out with Delta instead. That would be my play. But it looks like they just really want to suss up over on Echo. So instead, we'll hop over here with Obi Trice. Obi Trice, a very strong player normally. Sneaking around on Delta, capping it by himself, taking everybody out. Keeping his team just barely in the game. It's barely in the game. Oh, and there we have it, actually. MDG has officially won this first map, as they have passed the score limit of 344, which they set pretty high in the last round. And MDG is coming in pretty strong in this round, too, with, again, a 100-ticket lead. A 100-ticket does not seem like much, but it is quite a hefty lead, to be fair. Obi Trice coming in with some good little kills and revives there. Let's see how he's doing now. He's currently all the way up to MVP, showing that I am correct. He is a great player. I love watching Obi Trice, not just for the name, but I like the fact that his name is real and he has no gimmicks. And I'm gonna keep using that reference until somebody eventually catches on. Obi-Tri's finally gonna be going down there though, right there by Infamous's Mdg. And that's pretty much ripped around, as Mdg has secured the amount of points they need, as well as they are capping up a 4th base, which will put the nail in the coffin for this first map. Mdg scoring the first point out of 3 on the board. We're gonna have to see if WPO is able to do a little bit better in the next map. We actually have, and all the competitive boys and girls will be excited hearing this, we actually have Suez Canals coming up next. One of the most underplayed maps in the Hardcore League, or anywhere in competitive. Mostly because it tends to be a little bit of a clusterfuck. But I'm excited to see what these teams will do, and how they'll work around that map. Because they're definitely, both teams will be at a disadvantage on that map, is what I'm saying. The map is just not a great map. But that's the best thing about not a great map, is you get to see great teams try to utilize the map anyway. And that's what shows how good a team really is. Their utilization of a bad situation, not just a good one. That's what's coming in here. Looks like he's gonna go try to get the knife. Up over to first person if he does. Oh, but he's not able to. Obi tries 2 on point. 2 on point, Obi tries. Ruining my perfect, beautiful shot of a knife kill right there. And of course we have Bosch of Penn. I was gonna say Bosch is Penn. That doesn't make any sense. We have Bosch, one of our beautiful staff members here at the Hardcore League, also the leader of Phoenix Elite Network. If you've seen them before, which I'm sure you have, they've been here for years at this point, and they're beautiful people. So go check out Bosch, talk to him in the chat. He's hanging out there right now. Also, how you doing, Bosch? Oh, it's so bright. We're gonna retreat to the safety of Sick Boy's tank. And Sick Boy, even though his team has already lost, is still not going to give up. He's going to go and sacrifice himself to take out Mr. Infamous is Mdg. And there you have it. We are currently under the map, coming at you live here from under the map on Mount Grappa. As you can see, our camera just was having a little bit of a sleepy eye there. And we have a nice little solid win from Mdg. Coming in and winning the first round by 344, and winning the second round all the way up to 327, so a little bit better than last round even. I'm pretty surprised, to be honest. Usually, once a team wins one round, they don't win the second round by as much. WPO definitely gave a solid, good try there, just not able to overcome Mdg. Mdg just on point today. And we have one of the 7 dwarfs here with Mr. Sleepy's Mdg right there in first place, 27 kills. Infamous, Jokes on Me, Young Quickstick, and Solar. And of course, on the WPO side, we got Obi Trice, Trinity Co, and the leader, WPO Icky, followed by Brother and Captain Rio. So, pretty solid all around. Mdg came in super strong on those first 2 rounds of this first map. And we'll be going into map 2, round 1, currently, and it's going to be Suez Canal. Now, while we wait for that, I'm going to say, I'm glad you're doing good, Mr. Boschpen. And we're also going to check out this Mdg hype video, which just got sent to me. So I hope you all enjoy.
Coming back in, the fight is real. There is a hell of a battle going on right here. We've got Finn right here looking to drop one. He's going to pick up Mania, but Mdg just has a ton of guys on the flag, and they're also... Infamous is going to go in this backside right here. Oh, he's going to pick up 1 right there. He's going to drop 8. He's going to throw a grenade in, get some health down. Oh, he's going to pick up 8 again, get a 2-piece, a 3-piece right there. So Infamous coming in like a wrecking ball and getting a solid 4-piece right there, which is going to bring that in for his team.
And of course, what you are currently watching is Mdg versus WPO. And here's some team stats to follow that up. Gives you a little bit of an idea of who they are, what they're doing, and why. We've seen both WPO and Mdg play exceedingly well in the league before. They both have done great, but it looks like MDG might be edging out the competition today, taking the first round and second round of the first map by a commanding lead and scoring their 1 point on the board for winning the map. And as you can see, we're getting people lined out here for the first round of map 2 on Suez Canals, one of the least played maps, I gotta say, in the Hardcore League, and the least played maps on Battlefield 1. And that tends to be because it's kind of a... It's like the new Operation Metro for those of you who played Battlefield 3, or Oplocker for those of you who play Battlefield 4. It's kind of just a linear straight line, not much cover, so it tends to be not so popular because it's a little too focused on the infantry. But that's fine, because when you take a bad map, but you put 2 great professional teams on it, you get to see the real magic. Because a team isn't measured by what they do when they're having an easy time. They're measured by what they do when they're having a hard time. And I think both teams are going to pull some very interesting plays here, especially as they wanted to play this map. I'm not sure which team decided to pick this map, so clearly one of these teams feels extremely confident on this map. But which one, I'm not sure. If I had to hazard a guess, I'm going to say probably WPO. But that's total speculation, as I'm not actually sure. And there we go. We've got a nice little HL info. Thank you, Mr. Chaos Dragon. And while we're... Whoa. Somebody's a little... The Belly? Oh, Belly knows what's up. He's just a little sleepy. A little hitting that right trigger too much. There we go. He figured it out. Look at that professionalism there. Oh, no, he's not figured it out. Hold on. Let's see if he figures it out. See if we have to swing that banhammer down. Oh, it's Infamous, actually. No, it's not Infamous. Who's driving this vehicle? It is Belly. Yep, it is Belly. Is he back online? Okay, he's back. He was just moving over there. That's totally fine. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, we have another one. Anyway, so what I was going to say before, as we have 45 seconds left, for those of you who don't know, we got a match coming up later tonight. In approximately 4 hours from now. And I'm saying approximately because I can't do the math in my head right now, as I'm trying to say this quickly. But about 3-4 hours from now, we got another match coming to you. It's going to be another Xbox match, and it's going to be shoutcasted by our one and only stream team member, Mr. Michael James. And Mr. Mike James, this will be his first official match shoutcasting. And of course, anybody who knows Mike James knows this right here in the chat. He knows that he's important. And we do too. And it's actually in 2 hours from now. That is correct. I'm thinking of the matches tomorrow. But there we go, 3-minute mark, and everybody crosses the line perfectly. Perfectly on both sides. We're going to watch how these guys spread out. I'm particularly interested to see what both teams do. It looks like WPO there is going to be going and going across the bottom. And the labels are swapped because they forgot to switch teams, but that's okay. There we go. Swap the labels. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw that. But you can see, looks like MDG focused on getting a couple guys as quick as possible to Charlie. And it looks like WPO went for a little bit more bulky approach across the bottom, but it looks like it's paying off for MDG. They're coming in pretty strong here. We're going to get up out of the smoke to make it a little bit easier to see. MDG pretty much surrounded Charlie. They haven't got the cap, though, which is going to spell destruction because WPO looks like they backed the correct horse. MDG trying to pull it out and sneaky cap the base over there, but WPO, with their larger force, was able to clear out Charlie just now and push MDG off this Charlie base. WPO also capping Echo, it looks like. Let's go hop over, see what's happening on Echo. Yeah, WPO also pulled a fast one on MDG, and right immediately at the start of the match, came over here with Mr. Trinity Co. and his squad mate, and decided to cap up the home base too, to try to harass the enemy team. Very smart move. That gives them an early 4-cap. Trinity is going to be going down. And we're going to have to see what Solar does. Oh, Solar and Infamous are going to be taking out that little artillery truck, though. But see, it already worked. The plan already worked, because even though they didn't cap that base for long, they were able to distract these guys long enough so they're not spawning over here on Delta, which now WPO is working on. So very solid move all around. WPO coming in with a lot of strategery here, as you can tell. And yeah, it looks like it's pretty much confirmed. I'm guessing they're the ones who picked the map, like I was saying earlier. And you can see they employed a lot of strategic... I keep wanting to say strategery, I'm sorry. They put in a lot of thought to the map, clearly. And they pulled it off and executed it extremely well. Looks like Belial on that horse is going to be holding off Mr. Belly's MDG. And MDG has a small force pushing in. Looks like it'll match up with the WPO force. Belly trying to just keep an overwatch on that horse. That horse is going to pop off a kill, though. Neil B going up to the second floor there. No, hanging out back on the first floor. Beg for Smeg looking to get a little bit of cover, and he does. Up on that second floor, Neil B right there. It looks like Beg for Smeg is going to be taking a kill right there on Sleepy and WPO Belial. A horse-on-horse action. We have a little old-school jousting here. And it looks like Sleepy's MDG is going to come off as the top knight there on the horses. And it looks like WPO's done a pretty fantastic job at capping up Delta. They currently have a 3 cap, and they've pulled into the lead by a fairly hefty amount here on Suez. So just when you thought WPO might be out of the race, they come back and they show you they're not going to take this one lying down. Nerd's Guide here, just hanging out, trying to be a nice little zoner and look for anybody that is going to be sneaking into the base. It seems pretty clear, though. They're probably going to push all the way up to Charlie. He's going to score a little sneaky sniper shot there, and a two-piece. Beautiful play from Nerd's Guide. Knows exactly what he's doing. And he is using, yep, he is using that Russian 1895 cavalry. I just wanted to double check. Oh, and Nerd's Guide just getting shot to death by Death is MGG. MGG. MDG looks pretty short on people. No, they got all their guys. I thought maybe they lost some people or something. WPO coming in just super strong, I guess. Clearing out a lot of people. You got jokes on me here. I'm really hoping he pushes all the way to Alpha or Bravo. He has a good chance here. He's got a clear line all the way down to Alpha and Bravo. But it looks like he's going to squander the opportunity and sadly push into Delta, which he already has a large force on. We're going to hop in with Khan instead. And he's going to go down immediately, sadly. So instead we'll pick Hoods up. He knows what Hood is up. And WPO coming in with a pretty large lead right now, about 70 tickets or so. Working their way to a 100 ticket lead. Just losing up Delta, but they still have a 3 cap out of 5, which is a pretty strong point booster there. Hoods up, coming in with a nice little kill right there. Hoods up, currently searching around, almost getting taken out by that light tank grenade. Man, those things do too much damage to the infantry. Hoods up, having a little bit of hitch in his step there, but that's okay. He's still going to get safely to cover. Move towards Bravo with his squad. MDG just capping up Charlie there, led by the Master Hoods up here. Hoods up leading his squad in and capping that base up. But looks like WPO said, nope, we're going to come all the way over back to Delta. Oh, but they're going to push back in. I'm interested to see what they're thinking here. Coming in with that artillery truck. Looks like he's trying to come in and soften up the Charlie objective. He's got a pretty good option here because there's not many assault guys. He's playing it pretty safe though, which I can admire. Always got to play it soft. But WPO is coming in to try to cap up Charlie. They have a couple more guys. If he's able to get a large artillery shot here, it might help. Oh, goes for the run over kill, not quite able to get it. Oh, scores a sniper shot right there. Glenn Coplain coming in pretty strong. And he's swinging around towards Delta now. Now this will definitely split up MDG pretty well if he stays on Delta. Which apparently he's not. He's just going to keep softening up Charlie. Don't know if I agree with that. He definitely could have capped Delta by now, which would have been great. Because it would have split up these two squads of MDG guys. Half of them would be here at Charlie, the other half at Delta. And that would make it a lot easier for WPO to come in and capture Charlie. WPO Icky going down right there. Yep. Actually called that one a bit early, but... MDG just sweeping up this base, and as you can see, they're only behind a mere 22, 23 tickets or so. And they're coming back for sure. WPO just being taken out, sniped left and right. Brother and Mr. Whitney here. Whitney Houston trying to do her best right there in the corner. WPO Belial looking to try to score a kill. Oh! Right there, joke's on me. Coming in with a nice hot kill on WPO Belial. And it looks like things are pretty sussed up on this base here. Let's see what we can find. Maybe a little bit of extra action. Solar as MDG is pushing in and being sneaky. He's right behind enemy lines here. And he's capping up the Bravo base for MDG. It looks like they're getting a little hungry.
The enemy has the upper hand.
It looks like being behind in score for so long made them a little thirsty. And they've come to collect right now. As we have a tie score right now. MDG just passing up WPO right this moment as I speak. So close. And they passed him just now. Beautiful. MDG just hunkering down, booting their strapping their booties, and just getting ready to come back for a little come from behind possible victory. We'll have to see how they do. Solar doing a good job at getting a couple kills in so far. Getting a third kill right there. He knows he hears some more feet, and he does. That guy not even paying attention to what's on the top of the stairs. Solar doing a good job at holding his position, but he doesn't see Mansa War. And Mansa War is going to take that kill. It looks like Belly as MDG is here just being a sniper. They might move off him. So I'd like to get a little bit more into the action, and Death is MDG, a crowd favorite here at the Hardcore League. We've seen him do some great stuff before. He's looking to do it again on Bravo. And Death is MDG is just trying to get those shots down range, but he's not able to do much more than suppress. Bullets are just not helping him. Oh, and he's gonna get taken out by a Nerd's Guide. Let's see what Solar is doing. Solar is at it again here. And he's playing the extremely smart move, going way south to head over to Alpha. That shows you why he's 15-3, as you can see right there. He's a smart player, and he's making the map work for him as opposed to trying to work for him on the map. And I'm gonna hazard a guess he's gonna at least get the base halfway capped before anybody even shows up, which is gonna be a good place, especially if his squad is able to spawn onto him. He could have a lot of reinforcements behind the enemy lines and quickly. And since WPO is capping up a 3 base total, they could definitely use that. They're only up 30 tickets, so not a lot of leeway. A couple guys already pushing in. Oh, taking his time, lining up the shot and getting it. Oh, going for a 2, but misses. Going for a 3 and gets it, but he's going to get taken out by what looks like an artillery truck. Oh man, that could have been such an epic flank for all of MDG, but it looks like they're too focused on Charlie and Delta, which may or may not hurt them in the end. Having these Charlie Delta bases is a pretty good solid base to push out from, so they can pretty easily push towards Echo or Bravo depending on what they want to do. Hopefully they'll get somebody up in that Bravo section to help him out, and it looks like Ghost is going to be leading that charge, trying to get over towards Echo. We'll have to see if he does or not. Playing a little careful, a little slow. Goes for the snipe, does get it on WPO Sick Boy. Goes for a 2, that guy's already dead though. No, that's not, he's not already dead, never mind. He got a 2-piece there. Nice little 2-piece. He doesn't even need to push in, he's just sending his boys down, but WPO does have a couple little sneaky guys right here. Get a little bit of a wider view. Psychopath trying to get some grenades all over the place. Looks like Obi Trife and Chief and Keef are going to be pushing that way as opposed to Echo. We do have a couple guys going to Echo here. Let's watch the guys going to Echo. Nice little, looks like a little 5-on-5. Oh, MDG with that simultaneously suppressive fire right there, taking people out left and right. It's now a 3-on-5, and Cooper is caught way out of position there. Still just about 2 to 6. Oh, and the MDG boys know exactly where they're hiding. Deathstroke leading in a very, very heavy charge. Whitney Houston trying to get some artillery shells off, but not able to do it. And Deathstroke and Ghost as MDG coming in super quickly and just taking them out. Oh, going to Joke's on Me, but he's going to go down. So we'll hop over with Mr. Cooper instead. Cooper's going to be going down himself. So instead, we're hopping with Rio. Rio and Chief and Keef holding it down on Delta for their boys. Captain Rio scoring a nice little 2-piece there. And Gun Clampane on the little kill feed right there, scoring a nice little 3-piece in that artillery truck. I still stand by it's a bad vehicle, but he is making it work for him. And that's really all that matters. That's really all that matters, is that he's able to work it for him. And he is doing pretty well with it, I gotta say. I gotta give him hands. This is a pretty close match. Currently we have MDG capping up their second base out of 5. WPO has a little bit of a lead in bases with a 3 cap, but they're still behind about 40 tickets? 30 tickets? 30, 40 tickets in score. Which means MDG is still kind of in the lead. Kind of in the lead. It's a pretty dang close race. It's definitely too close to tell. MDG is just trickling upwards and doing their best to try to edge them out with points. And Chief and Keef's going to help them out there with the point by killing his teammate. Chief and Keef trying to go for the flank. Does get one shot from behind though. Getting some health down. He knows he hears somebody right behind him. Oh, somebody going for the bayonet charge. Too slow though. Chief and Keef has his number. Chief and Keef doing a good little run around. Oh, gets the saber kill. That's 3. Let's see if he can get 4 and 5. I know I hear him. Grenades coming out pretty much all over the place. I want to try to take out a sniper and sniper action. Oh, Chief and Keef has the right idea and gets the headshot on Ghost as MDG. Chief and Keef just trying to cap up these bases. It's super close. MDG only needs about 20 or 30 tickets, but you can see WPO is capping up all the bases. They're capping Delta, and they were even working on capping Echo. So we're gonna have to see what's going down there, and it looks like Gun is putting the MDG boys to shame in that beautiful artillery truck. Hoods up and Beg for Smeg. Hanging out there, Beg for Smeg almost dead. Nerd's Guide is gonna take him out. And it looks like WPO's going for an all cap to try to push out MDG. MDG thinking they had it possibly in the bag for a close victory, but a victory. And WPO showing them no, they do not. WPO coming in super stronger. They could easily catch up, I think, with a 4 cap like this. We're gonna just have to see how things play out. Captain Rio and Gun just try to hold down Echo, and they're gonna hold it down pretty well. MDG now on Delta. We're gonna have to see which side they decide to push, Charlie or Echo. Infamous says, I'm gonna go for Echo. I feel like he has a fair shot. It's a 1v2 situation, but Infamous is a pretty heavy gunner. Infamous getting the first kill right there. not know where Rio is. He doesn't see Rio. Oh, Rio's right there in front of him. Oh, but he's gonna use his quick reaction and raw gun skill to get the kill. A little after death there. Oh no, that was Jokes on Me. Jokes on Me killing his own teammate as a congratulatory thank you for clearing the base out. But it looks like WPO is not gonna catch up in ticket score. MDG just needs 4 more tickets. WPO's counter's clicking up pretty quick though. It's 492 to 497 right here. This could be a 1-ticket match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. And that is it. 500 to 496, one of the closest matches we've had in a long time. That was insanely close. As you can see, that right side just had more squad spawns. Just using teamwork to their advantage. MDG pulling out a win of just 4 tickets. So, going into the second round of the second map, both teams have a fair shot at winning. WPO has to win by 4 tickets at least, if they want to win the map. But that's not a lot to overcome. It could definitely be anybody's game at this point. And we got Captain Rio, Nerds Guide, and Neil Bia for the top spot on the losing side. Losing just barely, though, I gotta say. Infamous, who we were watching there. Solar, Deathstroke, Young Quick, and Mr. Belly's MDG coming in the 1 through 5 place. A nice little, how many kills is that between the 3 of them? That's 91 kills right there between the top 4 on MDG. And about 45 to 50 for the top 5 over here. So not too bad. Well, top 4 over here. Probably 60 with the top 5, but still a monstrous amount of kills. 5 guys on this side with 20 kills plus. Quite a few kills there. And for those of you just tuning in, this is MDG versus WPO. And for you beautiful people, we're going to run a little hype vid for you. That was indeed intense. That's some of the closest gameplay I have seen in quite a long time, I have to say. Mr. Mike James coming in saying hardcore big is low.
Coming back in, the fight is real. There is a hell of a battle going on right here. We've got Finn right here looking to drop one. He's going to pick up Mania, but MDG just has a ton of guys on the flag, and they're also... Infamous is going to go in this backside right here. Oh, he's going to pick up 1 right there. He's going to drop 8. He's going to throw a grenade in, get some health down. Oh, he's going to pick up 8 again, get a 2-piece, a 3-piece right there. So Infamous coming in like a wrecking ball and getting a solid 4-piece right there, which is going to bring that in for his team. Oh my gosh, and the tank comes in and drops a 2-piece right there. That's going to be devastating. 8's the only one left. Oh, but he is going to go down by the tank as well. That tank coming from the Charlie flag is doing work to go down. Oh, and the plane is just going to ram him right there. Billy's MDG jumped in the tank when they backed out. Move by MDG right here to start regaining the flags. They send a massive amount of guys over to it, and they're going to re-secure it. We saw MDG do this exact same thing on our...
And there you go, a nice little hype video coming in from MDG. Nice and hot there. And as you can see, coming into this second round of the second map, possibly the final round of this matchup, I'm going to give you a little recap, of course. These are the 2 teams that are playing MDG versus WPO. And here's some beautiful little stats on them for you lovely ladies and gentlemen watching. Currently, MDG took the first and second round of the first map far and away by a huge commanding lead, and scoring a point on the board. And MDG taking the first round of the second map by just 4 tickets though. WPO came back and fought extremely hard. Now, second round of the second map. If WP wants to score a point and go on to the tiebreaker, they have to hit 500 tickets before MDG is able to hit 495. Now, normally those numbers are a lot farther apart, but as you can see, pretty much anybody can win this game right now. And by pretty much, I mean extremely. The first round almost doesn't count because there's only a few tickets different. This is going to be close. Basically, whoever can hit 500 first is going to win. Essentially. That's the easy way to think about it. which I know all you people wanna think about it the easy way. Gotta think about it the easy way. I might have to kick somebody here though, because it looks like they're over the line. Yep, it is Belial, and he is over the line. So I'm gonna give him a little good old Mason boot. Oh. Can still see him there. He's still over the line. Yep. Oh, is he going back? No, he's not. Yep, he's over the line still. I tried to give him a chance. I thought he might be going back, but he's not. And there he goes. As you can see, horse over the line. No bueno. And we'll go check the other side as we're chiming down to the 30-second mark, but they're pretty far and away. MDG being smart and making sure that they're not pushing up too far on that line. They're giving it a tiny bit of breathing room, which makes it easy on me to see that they're not over the line. Which means there's no risk of happening to what happened to WPO Belial there, who was just a hair over the line, but he was one hair too far. He was just one hair too far, guys. I had to remove him. Hopefully he'll get back in here pretty soon. I was gonna put WPO in a bit of a sticky wicket, being down that extra guy, which they definitely need. It looks like they're down 2 guys, one of which was not due to being over the line. That must have just lagged out. Hopefully he'll get back in soon. And it looks like MDG is pulling a little bit of a slick move, the same way that WPO did. They're sending 2 guys way north side, hopefully to go to that Delta and Echo. That'd be the smartest move for sure. WPO going in for the same strategy, going super south side with most of their guys, leaving 1 guy to cap Echo. And MDG looks like they're surrounding everybody pretty good. WPO might be able to push into Bravo, though Bravo's still not being capped. Oh, and it looks like MDG decided to go into Delta instead. Not a good idea, in my opinion. We're going to go hop down if I can, if it'll let me. Come on. I'm gonna take this old school free cam style to get where I'm trying to go. There we go. Thank you, Battlefield. We have Whitney Houston here scoring up a kill. Oh, and Whitney Houston is going to be going down. Psychopath is alive right there, though. Def is MDG coming with a little 1v1 action. Oh! 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 Oh, and he does not get the knife. Def is MDG sticks to his guns, quite literally, and scores the kill. We do have a couple MDG guys versus an armored car here. Oh, Death getting spotted. He's going to use that wall as cover. Very smart move. Superboy popping up to come and kill him. He does. Ghost just trying to hide. Uses a rocket gun, but whiffs it. But he does score the kill in the end, and this gives him a pretty good position to go push into Echo. Hopefully they will quickly. That'll give MDG the 3rd base, which they need. Very interesting match so far. Very odd, but that's not bad. Odd is good. I like to see new teams trying new strategies. It's always a little bit exciting than seeing the same old stuff. I like to see when people play around a bit. As you can see, Captain Rio is extremely hurt here. A pebble will knock him out. Hopefully nobody brings any pillows to this fight, because Captain will be in a bad way if they do. But WPO coming in with a nice little 2 cap. It looks like they're going for the 3 cap on Alpha too. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. I had to cough a little bit there. Frog in my throat after all. It looks like WPO is doing a good job at spreading out and trying to cap this Alpha home base of MDG. Cooper almost taking a grenade there, but getting away just in time. And we are currently tied up here, 68 to 69. So close. It's still a 1-ticket game, but as you can see, WPO's coming in with a 4 cap pretty monstrously. We'll hop over with Mr. Def as MDG, but who's going to be going down? We'll hop over with Sleepy instead, who's coming back to cap Alpha. Don't know what MDG's having a very rough time. Very, very rough time. Look at that. Look at that scoreboard right there. Extremely rough time. Oh, and looks like we do have a very, very smart Mr. Death is Mdg going around for that outside flank. It looks like WPO is just really outplaying Mdg here on this infantry map. Death coming in with a sweet little kill there with a Self-Slaughter 1916. Death trying to cap up Charlie. Ooh, he's gonna have problems there. Oh boy, is he gonna have problems here. It's Mr. Gun Clappy. Mr. Clappy Pants. Not much Death can do. He's a medic and his team just isn't backing him up. Except for Sleepy there. Finally moving in. Good, smart move by Sleepy. Helping out his teammate just in the nick of time. LB Trice, though, trying to score some sniper shots. As his brother, who just went down to Death. Death and Death right now. All over Charlie. Looks like they're capping up Bravo and they're capping up Charlie. This could be the turning point for the MDG boys, but WPO is going to come in hard and not make it easy on them. WPO up by a solid 20 ticket lead. Which that's all they need. If they finish the match out with 20 tickets more, they finish it out with a W. And we'll be going to a tiebreaker, but we'll have to see. We're still pretty early in the game. MDG working very hard to cap up that Charlie. We're going to have to see how it works out on the field. We'll hop over to the scoreboard to see if there's anybody creeping. And you can see Mensa Man over here. He's creepily creeping. Any squad spawns on him, they could easily get to Alpha or Bravo. Definitely good keeping a guy as a mobile spawn point out there. Being a lifeline, just trying to hold things out. It's really not letting me do what I want it to do today. Trying to get up to this nice little fella up here. It looks like he's going to go down anyway, so... We'll hop over with Belial, who finally got back in after that rule violation he pulled, and he's going to go down immediately. RIP Belial, 2017. Psychopath is going to be taken out too, sadly, so we'll hop over with... Actually, let's hop over with the leader of WPO, Mr. WPO Icky. And it looks like WPO is used that mobile spawn beacon, that was a person, I mean, of course, up over by Alpha Bravo. And they're both getting into Alpha Bravo pretty heavily right now. But we've tied up the score yet again. Oh, WPO Icky on fire. And I mean that quite literally. He's going to be going down probably pretty soon. Oh, it looks like he might have got some help there. Nice little kill there. Don't see too many people on his Bravo side. He's got a couple people up ahead of him. We'll have to see how he reacts to a 2v1. He hears people around him, not 100% sure where they are. Oh! Turns his back to someone. Oh, he just turned his back to someone. Sounds like somebody's going for a knife. Oh, but Death is Mdg is going to be taking him out. Right there. Right there. Clean, easy kill. Mdg still just having a ton of trouble with WPO. WPO doing a good job at getting into the bases and just holding them down for a good solid time. Mdg finally clearing out Bravo, though. Now, looks like we have a couple guys here on Alpha. Might watch some Sleepy as MDG. And MDG is pulling into a very, very small lead of 4 tickets.
We have taken objective butter.
And Sleepy just doing a great job with Mr. Ghost and Bake for Smeg here. They completely cleared out Alpha, which is going to put them in a good spot. MDG pulling with a 3-cap, but we have some takers. Obi Trice and his squad pushing up in between this Alpha Bravo section. They could push into Bravo pretty easily, and that'll help WPO out as they're starting to trail behind here a little bit. And WPO, Obi Trice and Sick Boy making the smart move, just like I called it. Going right over to Bravo. And they look pretty healthy here. We're going to just have a nice little spray cam zoom out. We do have a couple MDG guys on Charlie. They're doing a good job at holding the line. Sadly, there are still a bunch of people behind their lines, which is going to make it difficult. If they don't send a few guys back to help them, this WPO squad is getting larger and larger by the minute, and they're going to just overpower Mr. Joke's on Me. Looks like Red Rider's taking up the call. He's trying to come in. Joke's on me. Of course going down. Not surprised. 5v1 is nearly unwinnable. But we do have a couple people pushing down here, so we'll watch Mr. Belly as MDG. Sees a couple contacts in front of him, almost shoots his teammate, but shoots the contact instead. Not able to save his guy in time, but gets a good kill, which is much needed. Tries to shoot through the cabana, but not able to quite get the shots on. Oh, a little 2v1 action. Oh, running out of ammo there at the end. And running into Mansaman. Mansaman coming in with a kill. Yeah, just not enough MDG down here on this Bravo objective, but it looks like they did send a single guy. Let's go watch him if we can. It's Solar as MDG. Why am I not surprised? Very smart player here. He took the nice little clip-clop over to Echo. And it's just him versus Psychopath. I feel like they're pretty evenly matched. Oh, but Sick Boy comes in from the side, trying to score a kill. Oh, Solar doesn't realize it. He's got to get himself some health if he wants to survive this 2v1. And WPO sending a full squad in after Solar here, trying to make sure they don't lose their lines. A very smart move all around. Neilbia pushing up heavily on Solar. Oh, Solar not gonna get the kill, just barely. Neilbia coming in with a solid kill there. WPO doing a good job to squad bomb that Echo flag. Let's see what's happening on the scoreboard here. Looks like MDG has capped up a 3-cap, but they're still it's tied 278 to 281. It's so close. This may go down to the ticket on who's gonna win this map, which could decide the match, depending on if MDG wins or not. If MDG takes this map out, it'll be all over. It'll be a win. It will be rest in pepperonis. All around. I'll hop over Mr. Nerd Guide though. Going in with a nice little shot on Mob Shadow King. Getting a good reload in. Oh, but he's gonna get sniped by Jokes on Me. Let's see, where is Rio? Oh, Rio's all the way at base. Don't need to watch him. He's just hanging out in base. WPO Belial trying to lead a charge in here. Got a nice little free cam, better view. This map I feel is pretty much all free cam, just because of how linear it is. WPO making a solid push into Charlie. MDG kinda has them surrounded, but that horse might help him out. No, it's gonna go down. Sleepy coming in from the flank side. Oh, but he gets caught out of position by Mansawar, and a lot of WPO pushing into the flag now. A lot of MDG is also being extremely defensive by that little house, which is on the base. And that's what's stopping WPO from capping it up right now. Oh, somebody gonna go down from a grenade there. That's Deathstroke with a 2-piece on that frag grenade. Trinity Coat doing his best to cover his men, but he's the last one alive and he goes down right there. Oh, a couple people left though. Psychopath getting the pickup. Pushing in from that side. Looks like they're moving an artillery truck to the south there, which will give a nice little vantage point. But for now, MDG has capped up the 3 bases, and they're finally pulling into the lead with a nice little 20-ticket lead. And that is not where WPO wants to be. We'll have to see how they react to this. They had a good thing going for the back bases, but they're just not back capping anymore, and that's going to spell destruction, I think, for them. Got 3 WPO members moving back in, but MDG is just making too quick work of them. Shadow himself picking up a little 2-piece there. MDG just keeping the base held down, and WPO just having trouble getting over that hill. Let's see if there's any sneaky things going on, and of course there is. We got WPO Belial for one, who's hanging out over here. We can see some of his squad mates are going over for Alpha as well, we saw on the map. So WPO taking my advice, it sounds like, and they're going to go for them back-capped bases. Sick Boy, long way to run, but it looks like MDG is caught on to their sneaky tricks. And they've pushed a lot of guys into Bravo to defend. And they've just sent Death back to go and eat these people up. He's still using that self-slider 1916. Pretty solid gun. I'm going to try to do a little director cam to get a slightly better view as these trenches get a little hard to see in. It looks like he's already cleared him up, which is good for his team. That's going to pull him into the lead further. They're currently sitting at about a 30-40 ticket lead. Definitely where they like to see. MDG coming in strong, really wants to put this match to bed, you can tell. Trying to get those DMR shots downrange, just not quite able to get it. Drunken Slabs in the chat asking who's winning. Currently, it's too close to tell. It was a 4-ticket match last round. MDG won by 4 tickets last round. If they win this map, then they will win the match. They won the first round, so technically MDG is up ahead. But it could be anyone's game. If WPO wins this map, we're going to be going into tiebreaker round. Alright, looks like Cooper here being a good teammate, just keeping Delta capped for his team, which they definitely need to hold on to bases. They're down 50 tickets now, and they're getting very close to that 500 ticket mark, and they do not want to be the second place finisher in this race.
We are losing objective.
Cloudmate going down just behind him. And that's Cooper going down to def as MDG.
We are losing.
Mob Shadow King, somebody I was gonna look for just anyway. Haven't seen a ton of him, but we've seen him on the free cam, and he's been doing great there. And MDG at a 54 ticket lead right now. Oh, Mob Shadow King getting caught in that corner, not able to do much there. What happened to free cam for the end? And it looks like MDG pulling down a solid 3 bases there. It's 2-2 bases. MDG is in the lead though. WPO needs to cap a base and cap it now if they want a chance at the W. But I don't think they're going to be able to pull it off. I think this one's going to be taken away by MDG. And MDG capping up towards a 4 cap now. That might just be the nail in the coffin as we head into these last 20 tickets. And it looks like WPO not giving up, but MDG not giving up either. They're still pushing extremely hard to keep their bases where they have them, which is where they like them, which is in the W column. We'll hop in with Red Rider at the end here. Red Rider scoring a big grenade kill on WPO Belial, right as we switch to him. Coming in with a nice Hellregal kill as well. And that is it. That is the match, ladies and gentlemen. It came down to a close one in round 1 of map 2. Winning only by 4 tickets, but MDG has won all the rounds on both maps, which means they scored 2 points on the board. They also accumulated the most tickets, which means they scored 2 points on the board, which means they won. Best 2 out of 3. MDG is going to be taking the W on this one today. And of course, this has been WPO versus MDG. MDG walking away with that victory. And let's see how they did. Move that down. We got Solar as MDG, Sleepy, Infamous, Death, and Joke's on Me right there on the top 5 spots. On the losing side, sadly, Obi Trice coming in with the MVP, trying hard to keep his team alive. Again, with Nerds Guide, Neil Bia, Chief Keef, and Trinity Co. all doing their best. And the the leader of WPO there, WPO Icky, trying very hard, just missing the top 5 spots, but doing his team strong. And that has been a GG. And of course, this has been the Hardcore League. Real rules, real competition. All of those stats have since doubled. We're going to have a new one rolling out pretty soon. That'll be more accurate. We have 1,601 members currently. That's right, 1,601. Over 70 teams. And it's been Hardcore League game night, and I want to make sure that all you pretty gentlemen and ladies look over in about an hour and 15 minutes from now. So hop back in from here in an hour. We got another match coming down the pipeline with Mr. Mick James. It will be his premiere as a shoutcaster. And of course, as you know, Mick James is important. And here is the nice little outro we have for you. Of course, you already saw our sponsor, gamerscommunity.net, which you need to go check out. And, of course, we have Dice vs. Community. Just do a little catch-up here. Beast Gamer Kuma coming in strong. As well as we have the iClans websites are partnered, which is we're working on a ton of updates coming down the line very soon to bring more control to the team leaders. And it'll be a wonderful website update, make things real easy on everybody. And of course, the largest Battlefield 1 Facebook group in the world, Xbox One community, 18,000 members. One of our good friends and partners, Mr. Vixen Kelly. And by Mr. I mean Mrs. Vixen Kelly. And of course, Profit on Fire from the official Battlefield stream team. And that's all she wrote.